I'm Zach Stemmer. Just some background information. I'm Jewish. Any other Jews?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I saw you at the meetings. Usually when I ask that, it's like dead silence, and there's just like one girl scribbling in her diary in the back. I'm Jewish, but also Mexican, which basically means like God really wants me in heaven, but mostly just to tidy up the place. I'm also gay, but it's cool. It's 2016, and I'm not like leaving a snail trail of glitter and lube. It's not like I walk into a room and confetti cannons go off and like Kesha starts playing. Hashtag free Kesha. It's weird though, like I get way more flack for being Mexican. Because when you're Mexican, people just assume that you can hook them up with awesome weed or amazing cocaine. And like, I totally can, see me after the show. But I'm not like a Latin king or anything. First of all, I look horrible in gold. And second of all, I'm pretty sure they're not loco about the whole gay thing. Has there ever been a gay gang? Because that seems like on Cat Market. Like the Latin queens. Like they still wear gold, but it's gold lamelli. And they don't commit violent crimes so much as fashion crimes. Like, they'll steal your purse, but replace it with a nicer one that matches the shoes. They would have the best drugs designer, Avi. My only concern is with the Latin queens, they'd be like, always in jail. Because they would love it. It's a favor. I'm here. I'm dropping it. Here. I don't know. I can see it going like one of two ways. Either the Latin queens would be like super macho with just a sprinkling of the homoerotica. You know? Like you run into the guy and he'd be like, ese. Say hello to my little friend. And then he'd like reach down and pick up a chihuahua and be like, this is Gloria Estefan. That is option A. Option B is it's just like West Side Story all the time. And it's just like snapping, a lot of dance fights. You know, like the Jets versus the Sharks versus the Bears versus the Twinks. Yeah. 3 people here know gay culture. But like the one straight guy who's there because he's super hot and the gays love a challenge, we're like running, boys and like, guys, I just met a girl named Maria. And the guy would be like, yo ese. Take a look around you, okay? They're all named Maria. So we gotta be more specific. We got Fat Maria, we got Meth Maria, we got the Maria who can't draw her eyebrows on straight. Girl, what is wrong with you? I told you to gotta choose the foundation as a primer. And stop shaking. You're shaking like my abuela when immigration comes. I can say that. My grandmother's here legally. That's cool. Guys, I know that when a lot of comics get up on stage, they like to get really raunchy and talk about like dicks and shit. And I like that. I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. My grandfather. Stay with me. Stay with me. This is going to go to a weird place for a hot second. My Mexican grandfather, near the end of his life, had a lot of trouble walking, which is super, super sad. But he also insisted on wearing this metallic silver tracksuit, which is super, super funny. Because when I would help him walk, it looked like I was carrying the world's largest burrito. So one day I take the burrito to the bathroom, and before I could leave, he like drops his pants, and I didn't mean to look, but I saw it. I was like, oh my God. Is that what it looks like when you're not Jewish? Like, whoa. Why is your dick so dark and why is it wearing a hoodie? It's gonna get shot by the police. Like, I don't know how he has a problem walking. He has a built-in cane all the time. How does my grandmother walk? Oh my God. If she wanted to give him a blowjob, she'd need like African neck rings. By the way, so you looking at me, I did not inherit that. Sex with me is like a marathon, because I practiced for months and Oprah's still better than I am. But my grandfather was apparently great at it. He and my grandma were married for 70 years. They got married super young. Like my grandfather was in his 20s and my grandma was 15. Because Mexico. It's cool, it was cool. Because like her quinceañera dress just doubled as her wedding dress. She was gonna get blood on it either way. That joke's not correctly funny. But hard, either are hiding. So, but anyway, so they were married forever, and on my grandfather's deathbed, my grandma wasn't there and he couldn't talk. But right before he died, he reached over and like tapped his arm where he had this tattoo. And the tattoo was a heart with the name Vivian in it, which is so romantic. Until you remember my grandma's name is Linda. Apparently he was in the Navy, and that's like when he got it, because who the fuck knows what goes down in the high seas, but apparently Vivian. That is the way to go, though. I think that's why we should all die, you know? And after we've been with someone for 70 years who secretly we fucking hate, and with our last dying breath, we just say, I never loved you. And then you die without ever leaving the Netflix password. Guys, I'm Zach Steller.